Welcome to Mr. Chubby's Tiny Home Tours. Are you ready to be amazed?
Now, if you're tired of mansions and rent too high, come on down where the ceilings kiss the sky. They're rolling through the country in a big old van with a GoPro, a dream, and a downsizing plan. Mrs. Tammy points, look at that storage stair. Mr. Chubby stuck in a loft with half his derriere. Mini splits humming, solar panels shine, hangover bars hanging just
Hey folks, welcome to 50 Plus Life 360. Glad you tuned in. Got an exciting tour for you today. Mr. Chubby and Mrs. Tammy, who is behind the camera, we're going to show you around the house. Now, before we get started, I just want to say, remind everyone, because we're getting a lot of new subscribers and new watchers. We're not affiliated with any dealer or manufacturer, anybody. We don't make any money off anybody. We're just going on a house tour. We're just lazy, laid back, taking a tour, because we know a lot of you guys that watch our channel, you can't get out and go places like we do. So we're just giving you a tour of some mobile homes, some single wides, some tiny homes, even some double wides sometimes, and just whatever we can find to spark your ideas, your curiosity, your thoughts for your transition into your retirement living, your downsizing option, whatever you're looking for. So today, with all that said, we're at Wilson Home Sales. Well, Wilson Homes of Arkansas. And we are in a home that's made by Hamilton. This is in their Bravo series, and this home is called the EVA, E-V-A. Of course, we always put all the information in the video description for you guys to find. This is a 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Now, why are we showing you a single section mobile home? Because we show a lot of tiny homes. And I want you guys to think about competitive square footage for the price. A lot of people mention, we had somebody say, man, that tiny home is $275 a square foot. I can build a custom home for that. You probably could. But then you got to buy land and you got to deal with taxes and real estate and all this stuff and builders and everything else. But the RV park model industry is for RV park models. But this single wide gives you 1,140 square feet and you're going to be knocked off your socks at the price. We're in this living room. We're going to go quickly. This living room is 14'4". The house is a 16 by 80. The living room is 14 by 4, 14 foot 4 inches wide. And this direction, it is 14 foot, what did I put? 14 foot 10 inches. You got your vinyl flooring in here. You got registers in the floor, which is not ideal all the time. Get a nice looking mantel fireplace with 3 cubbies on each side. Great for little bookcases. Or if you want to put your little Roku thing in there or whatever you need to wire up for your TV to set above there, that's what you do. You got this beam look up in the ceilings, or the stipple ceiling, 8 foot tall ceilings. Nice, pretty 3-blade ceiling fan. Thanks to Mrs. Tammy. They had this globe secured for transport. She just popped it up there real quick so you guys wouldn't look at bare lights, and she did that work beforehand. She got the blinds set up, made the place look real nice, so give her a thumbs up for that. This huge living room. Now you've got all this space in here. You could configure it however you want. You could put you a small cafe table here, dinette, whatever you want to call it, 2-seater to set here. You could float your sofa here and watch TV, put you a couple of chairs, whatever you want to do, guys. There's tons of ways to lay this out. There's a quick tour of that living room. We're going to go down the hallway now. I want to point out first, you're in a home that meets HUD standards. So, of course, your hallways are going to be the right width for wheelchair accessibility, things like that. You got an AirQuest furnace in here. When they set up the home here at Wilson Homes of Arkansas, they set up your air conditioning and your heating system for you. Now, you're going to go down this hallway. You got the bedroom at the end, which is Mr. Chubby's favorite configuration. Then you get a bedroom here, and then the bathroom in between. So I'm going to let Mrs. Tammy go in this first bedroom here. I'm going to call that bedroom number 2. Now, bedroom number 2 is 9 foot 10 by 10 foot. And it has a ceiling fan as well, but don't point it. The globe is not on it.
I could put the globe on.
And it's got 2 recessed lights in here. Yes, of course, it's going to have its own smoke detector. You got your small indentation here where your furnace is behind there. But just think about this. If you don't need this room for a bedroom, look at this little space here. This walks off to 4 feet, 4 feet, 4 inches. Great space to put a little desk.
Or you could put the desk here and put your bed here. So if you need a place for a bedroom, you'd have a dedicated office area and a desk.
I'm just saying, if you don't need 3 bedrooms, you want this as a craft room or an office.
Right.
Great little nook to put your desk in. You've got your outlet there. You do get a closet. Let me show the closet. Simple closet, 2 foot by 3 foot 6, 2 foot deep, 3 foot 6, with a bar and shelf there. And I don't, no light in there, but you don't need it. You really don't need light. You do have floor registers, as I mentioned earlier. Let's zoom out of this room. Got this window in the hallway.
Did you notice there's crown molding in every room?
Mm-hmm. And I didn't point it out.
Huh. Pretty neat.
Yeah, it's very neat. You do have VOG panels, but these VOG panels are flat finished. So I want you to zoom in on that, Tammy, as we look at this. Maybe
it almost looks like paint, doesn't it, dear?
Yeah,
if it isn't painted.
Yeah, it's. I think they've
looks like paint.
Used a different vinyl that is just a flat finish with slight, kind of semi-gloss.
Well, here's why I think it's paint. Come here.
Yes.
Look at this spot right here. It kind of looks like there's a
touch-up paint.
Yes. Do you see that?
Yeah. You're right.
The circle right there.
They could have painted this.
Right.
Very easily.
I'm not sure though.
That's pretty neat. It gives you a different feel and look on your house. It almost fools you into drywall.
Yes, exactly.
All right, here's your hall bath.
It is drywall, but it's different, huh?
Well, yeah, it's vinyl on
strips.
This is a basic bathroom. It's single unit tub shower combination. It's got
For some reason, the toilet is open.
Well, it wasn't me. And you get a cabinet over that toilet, and you get a small little 24-inch vanity there.
And that is a one-piece shower.
Yeah, one-piece shower. No worries about leaking and all that stuff. You get that elongated toilet and a cabinet above.
And a cabinet below. That's just kind of wide open. But you know what I say? You can always go on Amazon and get you some shelving in there.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. And you get a mirror in there, and you actually get 2 recessed lights, one in the middle of the ceiling and one over the vanity, and exhaust fan. And there's your basic. It's a basic bathroom, guys. That bathroom's just at 4 foot 6 inches across and 7 foot 2 deep. And then the favorite configuration of a bedroom for Mr. Chubby is the one that goes all the way down the side of the home like that. Me and Tammy were debating earlier. That's not really the front of the home. I call it the front of the home because the hitch is up there.
I think this one's wider than some of the ones that we've seen.
Yeah, it is. That bedroom is 14.4 wide and is actually 9'9" deep. So it is a big room. Good size room. A lot of them are 8 foot, but this is 9. I'll double check while you show the closet.
Okay.
Closet is exactly the same size as in the other bedroom.
And again, there is a globe for the ceiling fan. We're not cheating.
Yeah. Yeah, it does have ceiling fan, 2 extra recessed lights. That closet's the same, 2 foot by 3 foot 6. And yes, this room is, like I said,
I don't know why it looks bigger, but it does. It really does look bigger than the other closet. Maybe I'm wrong.
It's because of the way the room is laid out makes it feel
Is
better.
that what it is? It looks deeper or something.
Because this room gives you all that extra space for the hallway. Like, since the hallway doesn't continue, you get all this space that would otherwise be a hallway. This is where your other bedroom is, and then you've got the indentation for the furnace, and all of a sudden you're closing everything in, and then you got a closet, and you're like, oh, it feels kind of small, but in here it feels bigger. That's why I love this configuration.
Yeah, I love it too.
With the home that has this bedroom all the way front to back like this, instead of those ones that put the bathroom here and then a smaller bedroom over there. So let's go through the rest of the house, guys. We're not going to keep you long today. I'm squeaking all over the floor because this new vinyl does that. I just want to bring you in, show you this nice country style kitchen. Now, you're coming through the living space. It's a big living room. You could sit at your couch and eat if you wanted to, like Tammy and I do once in a great while. We sit on our recliners and eat. Not very often. You could come to this island and eat.
You could sit at that hangover bar.
Yep, you got a little bit of lip over here, and over here you got a large hangover. Guys, I'm going to tell you ahead of time, and I want you to guess. This bar in itself, where did I write it? Is 4'10" long and it's 3 foot across. 4'10", I'm going to tell you, I always say 5 foot is a 3, Mr. Chubby. So this is going to be a 2 3/4 Mr. Chubby. 1 Mr. Chubby, 2 Mr. Chubby, 3/4 Mr. Chubby. But see, they put this here too, which crowds you in a little bit. This is nice though. What are you going to use this for, Tammy? You tell me.
Tchotchkes.
Tchotchkes. Why would you put tchotchkes in your kitchen? Just to look fancy?
How about your cookbooks? If you could have some like beautiful cookbooks, you could display them very well right there. Right?
Yeah, this shelf is not very deep. Okay, so it's about 4.5 inches deep. Be great to set your cookbooks this way.
Yes, exactly.
So you can see the names and everything on the front. Put you a couple cookbooks, put you some tchotchkes in here. Put you some stuff, small stuff you don't use very often, like one of those little hand blenders. Keep it nice and clean and keep it up here all the time.
Or if you're a bar person and you have wine glasses, that would be a perfect place too.
Exactly.
Ooh, can you imagine like getting the wine rack hangers that go underneath each of these and having them hang from each level? That would be interesting.
You have 2 pendant lights. The globes are secure for transport. And they're not hanging down as far as they would. They've got about another 10 inches to hang down. So they're hanging down about right there with the globes. This island does have 3 cabinet spaces underneath it. 3 doors. And there that is. I'll show you if you want to look there, Mrs. Tammy. Just right there. They've got the rubber bands where they secure them for transport.
They're adjustable shelves.
That door goes into your laundry, which we'll talk about in a minute. And then you get your kitchen. Now, your kitchen overall, now I use the overall dimension because it's really hard to dimension this kitchen out. But I'm giving the kitchen 13'8" by 14'4". You got a side-by-side Whirlpool refrigerator, microwave above your range, and your range is a glass top. All your basic stuff. You get 4 drawers right over there to the right of your range. All Whirlpool. Bunch of doors. Tall upper cabinets that go all the way to the ceiling and still have the finishing with them.
Don't forget your dishwasher.
As you can see, and your dishwasher. That counter space over there where your double sink is, and that's an apron farmhouse style stainless steel sink with 2 bowls. One is a little smaller than the other, but that entire counter over there is 8'6" across. So give you an idea how much counter space you're going to end up getting in this home. So big, as Mrs. Tammy calls it, a country kitchen. You have a recessed light over your sink and a recessed light here and a recessed light right there near the bar.
Nice.
But I want you guys, I hear this all the time on our channel, I need a window. I want you to look at this window. This is a 4-foot window right here, 4 foot across above your sink. So when you're doing dishes, you get a good view of whatever you're looking for.
They did something that we don't quite like. We don't like the stainless steel with the brushed. So you have brushed and then they use the stainless steel faucet. That's up to you if you like that style, but we'd prefer black or bronze or the brushed.
Right.
To go with that.
Now, the good thing here, look at all this clearance you got across here. How much room is that? Let me tell you, I didn't even measure one. About 9.5, 10 feet. You could put your table here in the center if you had a small table to eat at. Or you got this big window here. You put your table up against the window if you'd like, or a little bit out away from the window. However you need to do it to configure your dining space. Me personally, I would put the short end of my table here and let it come out this way and go like that. And then that way you got 2 to 3 seating on each side and 1 at the end. Whatever you'd like to do.
Or you can float it in the middle.
Float it in the middle. I said that too. Yeah. Whatever you would like to do. There's plenty of space. Guys, lay that one out and figure it out in your driveway. Measure it out and see what you could do. Let Mrs. Tammy go in the laundry room. Laundry room is pretty simple. Laundry room does have an exterior back door. I call it the laundry room because that's really what it is.
Yes.
But it is 6'8" by 5 foot. And that's just a rough measurement because you have this angled door.
But look what they did behind the door. Guess
what? Behind the door, that's where your panel box is.
Nice. And it's covered with a nice cabinet door.
Yep, a 200 amp service. You do get deadbolts. I didn't even point that out. You do get deadbolts on these doors.
Don't you always get deadbolts?
Well, sometimes.
On
most
the
of the time.
exterior doors, that is.
Not every time.
I can't imagine having a deadbolt on an interior door. That would be very creepy.
Oh, okay.
Don't you think?
Well, we've seen that too when we've rented houses from people.
Oh,
And
okay,
they want
that
to
makes
store their
sense.
personal belongings in one closet.
Right, that makes sense.
All right, come on. This is your primary or your master bedroom, whatever you like to call it. Again, the same 3-blade ceiling fan, 2 recessed lights, same crown molding, same VOG panels. Very basic bedroom, plenty of space. You get a big window on this side, no window back there, flanking receptacles, so that would ideally be where your headboard is. But with this configuration with no windows here, you could also put I've seen configurations where the bed comes from here
Right, you could.
out that way, and that's just as good.
But feng shui says this wall over here is your showcase wall, the one that's going to keep you healthy.
If you're into all that, that's it. This thing is 11'3" from where I'm standing to the bathroom door, 14'4", just like every other max width in this house. So 11'3", 14'4". Big, 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 big. Now, go on into that primary bathroom.
Mr. Chubby, do you want to try out this shower? Try out that shower.
I'm going to tell you something, folks.
Come on.
I'm amazed at that shower. The only problem I have with that shower, and I'll be quite honest with you
Go
folks,
on, get in there, Mr. Chubby.
is you've got about a 9-inch lip to get up into it.
Get in there, Mr. Chubby. Come on.
This thing is 6 foot. Mr. Chubby is only a little over 5 foot tall. This shower is 6 foot that way. And look how wide it is here. I didn't even measure that because there's glass here and my laser would go crazy. You have 2 small shelves, your faucet there, recessed light above, window above as well, which is great for when you don't need to turn on all the lights when you take a shower sometime. This is, what do they call this, Tammy? It's very thick glass, but it doesn't close. There's a special name for this, and I've already forgotten.
I call it 3/4 glass.
3/4 solid glass, but it doesn't have a door to close.
No frameless? It's not frameless because it does have a
frame
piece.
up here. But it just doesn't move. It's just fixed panel.
Fixed panel, yes.
And you're taking a shower. They've tested these, and we saw one at Alabama Custom Cabins. They tested them, and the water just doesn't come out. So, but anyway, let's get to bare bones. This is a 1 Mr. Chubby, 2 Mr. Chubby, 3 Mr. Chubby, 4 Mr. Chubby, 5 Mr. This is an 8 Mr. Chubby shower. You could have 8 people. Ugh, talk about creepy. 8 people in that shower. Why do you make a shower so big? All right, vanity.
Just in case you get to be 600-pound life, I guess.
All right, yeah. There's your vanity. 4 foot 8-inch vanity, 3 drawers. Got a little better.
Oh, it has a soft close.
Hardware on here.
Close it right?
Huh?
Some of these have, I think they all have soft close. It's just the problem with they all need to be adjusted soft close or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe they don't in the bathroom. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think these are softer closed doors,
Okay.
but they're not full
Oh, okay.
soft
Right.
close. They have
It just seems like, I don't know why.
slow down to them. Now you have 2 porcelain sinks, little bit of space. That's about 8-9 inches in between. Room to set stuff. You got an elongated toilet, and look at this. Neat feature I want to show you. Lots of linen. If it wasn't so far from your kitchen, that would make a great pantry.
Exactly.
Or if you want to be 600-pound life and fill up that shower, just put your snacks in here.
Yeah, there you go,
So
right?
when you finish going to the potty, you can just eat something and then get in the shower and see if you still fit.
But
anyway,
I guess you'd probably need a heavy-duty shower seat if that's the case.
now see the difference?
Yeah, there
How
you go.
those shut versus how those shut. And Mrs. Tammy's probably right. There needs to be a slight adjustment. Last thing I got to show you in this house is this closet. Oh, before I say that, there is another cabinet over this toilet just like the other one. That's where you put your extra toilet paper. But there is your primary bedroom's closet. And that closet is 3'2" deep, 5'8" long.
And it does have a light.
Does have its own light in that
It's a
one.
recessed, yes.
With the shelf and the rod. And then the water heater is off to your right back there behind that panel.
Oh, okay, there's an access
You just can't
panel
see
right
it.
there.
Access panel there.
Okay.
And there's your house, guys. Again, this is a Bravo series by Hamilton. Made in Alabama. Made in Hamilton, Alabama.
Alabama!
That's why they call it Hamilton Homes. It's called the Eva. And this home is a 16 by 80, 1,140 square feet. It is 3 bedroom, 2 bath. And I think we cover it pretty well.
And what is the price, Mr. Chippy?
Oh, well, we got to talk. We got to talk. We're at Wilson Homes of Arkansas. Now, I want to tell you about Wilson Homes. Great people. We came here. We called them before we came and said, hey, we'd like to come down and film a couple of your homes. And we talked to the lady that owns the place. It's a family-owned business. But we talked to one of the ladies that owns the place. And she told her grandson, and he says, Chance is coming. Chance from Chance's Homeworld wants to come see us. But it wasn't Chance. We had to disappoint him a little bit. It was just Mr. Chubby and Mrs. Tammy. But we're glad they let us come here, let us film, give us a run of the place, said do what you need to do, showed us around, very gracious, very generous to us, very nice. We're very happy. If you guys are in Arkansas and you are looking for a single wide, double wide manufactured home, or if you want to live in Arkansas and you're thinking about moving to Arkansas from California, they said just if you're moving from California, just don't.
It's not just chickens.
Arkansas is not just chickens. They said they didn't say here at Wilson, but I've heard people in Arkansas say if you're moving from California, stop in Texas. That's where you want to live. So, but that's just a joke, guys. Just kidding. This home again is called the Bravo Series Eva. Now, if you don't live in Arkansas, because Wilson Homes can sell this home to you anywhere in Arkansas, but that's where their business license and their hauling license is the state of Arkansas. So boom, 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 Arkansas, Little Rock, any of those places, up north, up down south, Hot Springs, anywhere in Arkansas. If you're moving there or if you already live there and you're looking for a home, do not buy before you come by and meet these folks and talk to them. So let's get to it. This house, if you don't buy from them, just go to Hamilton's website, find a dealer, and they'll show you where a dealer is near you. One little cough. Excuse me. This house, we are filming in the 1st of May, 2026. So if you watch this video in 2029 or 2036 or whenever after the apocalypse or whatever, you're not going to get the same price. But we don't work for them, so we're not quoting you a price. We're just telling you what their advertised price is. Their advertised price on this house. It's a good deal. That's why we're showing it to you. 16 by 80, 1,140 square feet, 3 bedroom, 2 bath, 14 foot wide, all this space compared to a tiny home. This home, $88,000. Pretty good deal, guys. Think you'll be amazed at that price for the square footage you're getting. And then also remember, when you look at single wides, double wides, or modulars, it is easier to get insurance. They are easier to finance. They are easier to do all those things. But the big thing is they're easier to find a place to put them, because a lot of places won't let you put a tiny home. A lot of places will let you put a small home, but then they say, well, you got to be a minimum of 600 or 800 square feet. So you can put a mobile, but it has to be over that size. So here we are. We're right in that wheelhouse, 1,140 square feet, $88,000. Good deal, guys. So anyway, got all the information you need in the video description.
One more thing. Does this house have a metal roof?
Oh yeah, you saw that on the outside tour, guys. We're trying to shorten these videos up a little bit. I'm not talking before and then Tammy going outside and I forget to talk about some of the stuff outside. But yes, metal roof on this home, like you've seen on other Winstons we've shown before too. So guys, thanks for watching. Hit that like button, share it with your friends, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. So every time we do a video, you know about it, you can watch it. Please like and share. And if you haven't subscribed, why not? It's free to subscribe. Just hit the subscribe button and help us out. We're trying to get to 25,000 subscribers. Actually, we were trying to make it by the end of May, but I don't know. We may or may not. So anyway, guys, we'll see you on the next house.
But the freedom's calling, it's a gypsy's tune. Underneath the stars of the harvest moon. Mini splits haunted, solar panels shine, hangover bars hang in just fine. Wheels on the ground, it's a dream to steer. Tiny home towards the frontier is here. No picket fences, no two-car drive, just open road and a will to survive. The world to survive. to survive.